Hi everyone! As you may have noticed, this is not a vlog. But if you watched my previous vlog, which I'm gonna put a link right here if you haven't, if you watched that vlog, you may have known that I'm making this video. And now that it's up, it's a watercolor portrait video. I've never done a video like this before. I've never filmed myself painting or making a portrait. So this is gonna be my first. I haven't been painting for that long, but I want to learn because I don't know, I like it. So yeah, this is gonna be a sped up process video of my most recent painting. It's also one that I've never done before. I've done watercolor portraits before, but nothing like this. This is more of kind of an experiment for me. I experimented with a lot of things because I usually make watercolor portraits with watercolor pencils, and this is gonna be my first time to make a watercolor portrait with an actual watercolor palette. So as the video is going on, I guess I'm just gonna talk you guys through my process of making a watercolor portrait. This is another sneak peek to my life. This is what I do just for fun, just to, just a hobby of mine. And I hope that as I post more and more vlogs and videos, you guys will get to know me more. I guess let's get started. So when I make portraits, I start off by getting inspired first. It's, I usually make portraits out of whim. So if ever I find like a photo of a model or of a friend that I think that, oh wow, this would make a nice portrait, or I could experiment with this face. That sounds so mean of me, but yeah, that's what I do. So I start off by making a grid, and then from there, that's how I draw out the face. So I very lightly make the grid, and then I again very lightly draw in the facial features, just the outlines, and then I start erasing the grid lines if ever I accidentally or inevitably erase the other lines of the face. I just fill them back in. Okay, now for the actual painting part, I start off by painting the lightest shade of the face, like the very base skin shade, I guess that's how I call it. And then from there, I just mix darker shades for the skin tone, where the shadows are. So I just continue contouring until I'm satisfied with how the skin looks. And I guess it also helps that I kind of know how to actually contour a face, like in makeup. So that helps a lot. One thing that I really like about watercolor is that I describe it as it's unpredictable. I guess it's only because I'm just beginning to play around with watercolor, but it's a nice medium to play with because I still can't like predict where the colors will flow or where the water will go. Oh wait, that rhymed. um, so I could always get away with it, like saying, oh, I couldn't control it yet, so I still don't know what to do. So yeah, I'm still learning. So the next thing I did was I colored in the eyes. Yeah, I just went with my instincts and just looked at like what goes nice where. If that makes sense. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. Also, yeah, it helps that I know a lot about makeup, so yeah, it kinda worked out. So if you're wondering why there's like a patch of unpainted skin over there, it's all gonna make sense later on when I'm about to finish the painting, the whole thing. One thing I find difficult about making portraits are the eyes, because I'm afraid they might not look proportional. So the next thing I did was the lips. I found this part difficult also because of all the blending, especially on the insides of the mouth. Yeah, this one's my favorite part. I experimented a lot on this part of the face where the kind of blue paint is dripping from her head down to her face and down to her neck. I used dripping technique, of course. I tried to follow the actual contours of the face, like where the bones protrude and where the face hollows. And this is going really fast. For the background, I used the wet on wet technique. That's where this is so fast. I'm sorry. The wet on wet technique is where you wet the part of the canvas or the paper where you want the color to be, and then you just drip the paint on that part of the water and you just let it flow like wherever it wants. And it's a really cool technique to use because it's just so pretty. The colors are free to go wherever they want, and it's pretty to look at. That's why I like it. And for the hair, the technique I used was the dry brush technique to create kind of realistic hair strands. So yeah, that's what I did with the hair. I also tried to use different shades of brown and blonde to be able to create, just dimensions. See, you see that wet on wet technique that I'm saying? It's just, it looks pretty in real life, I guess. For the finishing touch, I did the background. I tried to experiment with layering the same shade of blue over and over again and still using the wet on wet technique. For the hair, I just continued to put some more strands to make it more realistic. And I am done with my portrait. I still don't know what to name it yet, so if you guys have any ideas, please leave a comment down below on what you think I should title this painting. That's my finished painting. I hope you guys liked this video. If you do, leave a comment down below saying what your favorite hobby is. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know that people actually like watching these types of videos and I can make more. And if you want to see more of my videos and vlogs, please subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you guys on my next video or vlog. Bye!